Okay, Michael, well, thank you.
Yeah, I know Eric Bland told our Julia Janae in closing arguments how the prosecution did consult with him during these plea negotiations. Do you think it was a fair deal, Michael, that, because let's face it, this was going to be a long, arduous trial. He had already admitted to everything during the criminal trial against him. This guilty plea, good idea for everybody? Your thoughts?
I think it's a win for Alex Murdaugh because it gives him a tiny chance at redemption if he gets a new trial. And maybe there's new evidence they show. We don't know. What if there's new evidence that maybe somebody else was involved and somebody else did do this? I'm just saying, right? So I think it was a great deal for Alex Murdaugh. I was puzzled by the prosecution doing this deal, and I'll tell you why I was puzzled, because they agreed to give him only a couple of years more than Corey Fleming got, and Corey Fleming was only a co-conspirator on a couple of these fraudulent thefts, whereas Alex Murdaugh was intentionally stealing, was the mastermind of stealing from a bunch of people, right? So I was shocked, but then I thought about it. You know, if you're the prosecution, you live in that community, you've seen your community go through a lot. Do you want to go through another trial? Do you want to put everybody through it for a guy that has pretty much no chance at ever seeing the light of day? And if he does see the light of day, it's going to be after a new trial that's granted with a jury of his peers who look at him and say, you know what, you did not murder your son and daughter. So I think in hindsight, I think it was a right call by the prosecutor. I think it was a right call for everybody. I think as much as you can have in this situation, a win-win.
All right, thank you, Michael. Yeah, this is a negotiated plea. We'll see what the judge decides tomorrow, the 27 years on the negotiated, but the judge has said that he wants to hear from the victims first before he makes his final decision.